The My Profile form is a form that provides a snapshot of where you are currently. You could consider this form your stat sheet. So as a high school senior or junior or sophomore or freshman, what's reflected on the form is where you are today. So for example, for this student was a high school senior who was beginning the college planning process. As a high school senior, she had a 4.0 on a 4.0 scale as her GPA. She was ranked number 2 out of 470 students in our high school. She received a 33 composite score on the ACT, which is in the 99th percentile. And on the different sections of the ACT, she received a 32 in reading, 35 in English, 34 in math, and a 30 in science. This part of the form is important for you to be totally honest because it is what it is. What is your graduation year? What is your current grade? What is your class ranking if your school ranks students? What is your weighted GPA, or unweighted weighted GPA, sorry. What are your test scores? Either the ACT, the SAT, or both. In this area, if you have taken honors classes throughout high school, how many have you taken? If you've taken AP classes throughout high school, how many have you taken? And if you've taken international baccalaureate classes or college classes, how many have you taken? We would like you to enter all AP, IB, or college classes on these lines. And right next to the class, we would like you to list your grade and then a slash and your AP exam score if you took an AP exam. If you have academic awards, simply make note if you're in a National Honor Society or you received an academic award at your high school or Foreign Language Honor Society or Social Studies Honor Society, whatever it is that you're involved in at your school. Your community service profile, again, simply enter the major projects or community service activities you've engaged in throughout each year of high school. Of course, if you're a ninth grader, you would only have this area, but if you're a 12th grader, hopefully you have engaged in community service in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. If you received any community service awards, list those. And then under your leadership profile, if you're in clubs and organizations and you're an officer, make sure you note it. If you're in the marching band and you are a section leader, note that. You may be on an athletic team, perhaps you're a captain or a co-captain. Whatever those roles are, just make note of those on the leadership profile page. If you already know what your hook is, this student, her hook was obviously her academic achievement. That was her hook for applying to college. She was an outstanding student academically. If you're not aware of what your hook is, you're still trying to decide upon it, then obviously this area may be blank at this time. It is critically important to simply complete the top part of this page with the information that you've already entered. Some of this information now will come from your questionnaire, your EFC, whether or not you qualify for the Pell Grant. Again, you're just simply restating your class rank, your GPA, AP, dual enrollment, honors, or IB course taking, and your exam scores. This area you probably will not complete until we begin engaging in college research. But for this student, she had identified that these are the colleges and universities that she would be applying to. She had an estimate of what her final cost would be after scholarships and grants. And again, you see the test scores. The test scores for these colleges that she was planning to apply to were consistent with her test scores. It's important aspirations. If you know what they are, make note. If you know the college major you're interested in, make note. Or if you've identified any specialized programs or national scholarship programs you're already planning to apply to, make note of that as well. This is critically important to take your time and complete the academic profile for your high school classes. You need to place into each area, for example, here's math, all of the math classes that you have taken throughout high school, even current classes that you're currently enrolled in. If you had set a goal when you took the class and you received your grade, did your grade meet or exceed your goal? Note the level of course taking. So in this class, she took an honors algebra, geometry 2, honors advanced pre-calculus, and then she took AP calculus and AP statistics. Same thing with each of these other core subject areas. This student took honors biology, honors anatomy, honors chemistry, and then she took AP biology, AP chemistry, AP physics. Under social studies, she took all AP social study classes: AP human geography, AP world history, AP US history, AP government, and AP psychology. So again, you are not comparing yourself to this student. You are simply placing all of your classes and your grades, including current classes. And you're going to do this for each of the areas: language arts, foreign language, and all of your electives.